Hello students, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to share some tips regarding task 1 writing section in Ielts exam. Many students are facing problem in the writing section. They don't know how they can improve scores in the writing task. If you are one of them, this video is only for you guys. So in this tutorial, we are going to tell you step by step how you can write down your right answer with good vocabulary. Guys, what is the first step? First step is to check out the image. You need to understand what the image is talking about. Here we have two pie graphs or pie charts. First is a reason for cycling to work. So here is the percentage. And we have second reasons for driving to work. Here is the percentage. So we have some other options. Health and fitness, less pollution, no parking problems, no costs, faster than driving. On the other hand, if we will talk about reasons for driving to work, comfort, distance to work, faster than cycling, need to carry things to work, safer than cycling. So, how you can write down your right answer? We will explain each and everything in detail. Watch my video till the end. Firstly, your one image is divided into four parts. First is introduction, in which you will just write down the introduction about what the pie chart is talking about. Second is body paragraph 1, in which you will explain any one pie graph or pie chart, and body paragraph 2, in which you will explain the other pie graph. Last is conclusion, right? So this is the actual way that you can use in your real exam so that you can get good scores. The two pie charts delineate, that means shows. Instead of show, describe, you can use these words. And these are two things, two pie graphs, that means plural. So after delineate, S or ES will never come. It's a grammar rule. When we are talking about the plural, you will never use S or ES after the verb. Same thing happens. Make sure you will never do these types of silly mistakes. Many students, most of the students are lacking because they are doing some silly mistakes, grammar mistakes. You don't have to do this one. So the two pie charts delineate the reasons for cycling to work, and second one is driving to work. Very simple. Just in one line, you just have to write down your introduction part. Moving further, firstly, we will start with the reasons for cycling to work, right? So what you can do? So for very simple, for cycling to work, okay, check out which one is the highest proportion, health and fitness and less pollution. These two are almost same, 30%, 30%, right? And no parking problems is 15%, followed by 30% in no cost. And the last one is 12%, which is less than all, faster than driving. So firstly, we will start with for cycling to work, health and fitness and less pollution are the primary motivations. I have used this word delineate, that will help you to get good scores in terms of vocabulary. Primary, instead of main, you can write down primary or predominant. That's your wish. Okay, you can use predominant as well. Each, you have to put comma here. Each accounting for 30%. If there are two terms used in the pie graph or any kind of graph, you can use like this, accounting for 30% or whatever the percentage is each, right? Instead of making two lines, you have to write down precisely but with good vocabulary. Okay, so that is why I have explained health and fitness and less pollution are the primary motivations because this has the largest portion in terms of percentage, each accounting for 30%. So now moving further, we have completed these two things in just one line. No parking problems follow at 15%. Then no courts at 13%. Very simple. Then you will put your comma here. Remember one thing, guys, when you are putting comma before and when you are merging two independent lines, then you have to use comma before and. Here I'm talking about problems follow at 15%, then no cost. These two lines are independent. And last one is also independent. They have different categories, right? That is why I'm using comma. Faster than driving at. Why I'm using at? When you know about the exact location, then you have to use at. This is the basic rule. So here, it's 12%, which is exact. I'm not saying it is approximately because here it is mentioned 12%. Let's say the percentage is not given. In that case, you can write down approximately, right? So these factors indicate, okay, plural. That is why I'm not using as or es after the verb. That many individuals. This is the common word that you can use for people, instead of youngsters, you can use individuals. Again, this is the good word that will help you to gain good scores. Prefer cycling for its health benefits. And I'm just writing the benefits, general benefits, why it is happening, why it has advantages, environmental advantages, comma, and the convenience of avoiding parking issues and spaces. So you can see convenience, the spelling mistake. Many students are doing what will be the correct word for convenience? What is the right spelling? You just have to mention. I know the spelling, but you just have to mention. Okay. So what I have done in the first line, I mentioned health and fitness and less pollution. In the second line, I have mentioned these three. And in the last line, I have concluded on the basis of above statements. So very simple. Same thing I am doing in this passage as well. Firstly, I am introducing the all the terms that I have used in the image, and then after I am just including myself. Convenience, you just have to write down the words. Okay, this is the mistake actually. All good. Now moving further, you can use conversely. Instead of conversely, you can write down on the other hand, on the flip side. Okay, conversely, for driving to work, comma, comfort. Comfort has highest portion, that is a 40%, followed by 21%, 14%, 14%, 11%. In this pie graph, you can see 14% each. You can see in faster than cycling and need to carry things to work. We can use these two things in just one line. How? Let me tell you. Comfort is the leading reason, comma, making up 40%. All good. Distance to work is a significant good word factor for 21%. Significant good word means major, or you can write down the major one. All good. Of respondents, both faster than cycling and the need to carry things to work are cited by 14%. You can use this template also. See, if you are getting any image in which there is a comparison between two images like in pie graph, two bar graph, or maybe you can get a combination of line graph and pie graph. You can use this type of vocabulary, this type of words, always similar, cited is a good word. Just note down, cited means quoted, to say something, marked up, everything is same. All good. Each. As I told you, you have to mention two things in one line, both faster than cycling and the need to carry things to work are cited by 14%. I can use this line also, the, the primary motivations, whatever, the primary source, the primary reason, but I have used already the primary word, so I'm avoiding to use same word in the same answer. Okay. Now, moreover, moreover is a connector that you can use. Safety concerns also play a role with 11% of people considering driving safer than cycling. All good. Same thing I have used here in first two lines, first three lines. I have explained the terms that used in the pie graph: comfort, distance to work. After that, remember one thing, we have five terms. Same in the case of first pie graph as well. So you just have to write it down precisely. Okay. So now the next is conclusion. In summary, or you can write down to conclude, in conclusion, instead of in summary. The primary reasons cycling to work related to health, environmental benefits, and cost effectiveness. Cost effectiveness, double S. On the flip side, driving is preferred for its comfort, convenience, and it is for its comfort, convenience. You will write down. I am doing mistake again. Convenience over long distances, comma speed, comma and safety consideration. All good. This contrast highlights differing priorities. All good. Priority, PRI Priorities, priorities and perceptions influencing transportation choices. All right. So this is the actual answer. There are two mistakes. Instead of convenience, you will write down, that's your homework. You just have to write down the spelling for convenience. So this way, transportation. So I did one more mistake, transportation choices. So this is the actual answer. Like, share, and subscribe for more videos. All the best.